chances are you might have some things like this in your backyard. Because what I could do on this long piece, let's say I needed a piece this long, I could use it out of here, couldn't I? I could take this coupling out. I could take actually this piece out all the way to there, and then I could plug this back in from here to there and that end, and now I've got an extra 1/4 inch tubing that I can use. Okay, this piece here, if I leave it out, eventually somebody could step on this, or it could get pulled out, and then I'd have a leak right there. Okay, so under normal circumstances, I wouldn't leave something like that. I would go ahead and dig that under. And I can do the same thing with this pipe here. You see right there? I'm not quite sure why that's like that. And that's one thing I could do. I could dig that down just like I dug that one down. Okay, and get that in there. What else can I see now? When I look around, I could look at that. See there? Now on your landscaping, maybe you don't see any of these pipes. Maybe you have everything covered up. Well, they must have had lucky for me, I can see them. They must have had a plant right there is my guess, and it died. They took it out and they capped this off. And you look around this nice little pine tree here, and you see here they got a bubbler right there, and they actually have another bubbler right here. So they put 2 bubblers on this tree, and if these are 1 gallon per hour, they could have got by with 1 2-gallon per hour for this entire tree, and just had it come out there. And I can see where the main pipe is. It probably zips along through here, because see, this goes down, this one here goes down, this actually goes down over here. So my guess is, when you look around, there's the pipe there, there's probably a T or something there, and it probably comes around through here or something. And see, they've got this capped off, and my guess is they might have had another bubbler there for this tree. 3 bubblers for 1 tree. Guess they didn't need that, so they decided to just cap it off. So I've got two pipes here that are capped off. And here's something kind of interesting. Hey, you can tell they must have had a problem with this before, because they have so many pieces here. They've got a coupling here. Well, I look on here and see this one here they've got capped off. This one here goes way under, but look at that. They had another one, they capped that off. And see there, they actually put the bubbler right there at the end. I've seen that in a couple other places in this yard, but I've never seen that. Usually they come in through like this, and then they put the bubbler at the end next to your bush. Well, for some reason, we've got the bubbler here. This goes way underneath there, and my guess is at the end of that, there's no bubbler. It's just an opening. And I really don't like to do it that way, because you could have creepy crawlers just crawling all the way up through your pipe. You get dirt in the end, whatever. And then right here, it's just, the water flow is just coming out nice and easy, like a very small drip, fine line of water. And there's not any pressure on this pipe. So if that pipe gets plugged up at the end, chances are hardly any water is going to come out of it at that end. Okay. I can look at that. Might have to look at that later. I'm just kind of checking some things out before I turn the water back on. I'm just kind of looking at some other things. And see, here's another piece. Here's one sticking straight up out of the air with a cap on it. Tells me there was probably something planted back here, right in there somewhere. something. And normally, wherever you, what is this? Looks like a, wow, look at that. That's one long root there. You see, I can see that, and that probably goes to that main line that's going through here, and then it comes over, comes out, and there's probably a bubbler on it somewhere next to there. I can see where this bubbler is, right there, and that one seems to be fine. But I could cover it up. I could cover it up more and let it just stick out, you know, from above the dirt, kind of like that or something. And that's the uphill side. That's where you'd want a bubbler. I wouldn't want the bubbler here coming this way. And look over here. See where this bubbler is? See, it's right here. But where do you suppose that one's supposed to go? It's watering that. Should be watering this plant here. And here's the pipe over here. And it goes to an end. And it comes out. And instead of being like that, I could take it, dig this up. In fact, maybe I should dig it up now. Let's dig it up and see what gives there. I always like to get my little knee pad out. Let's just get you down in here, down and dirty. Yeah, that's where the main pipe is. We saw where it went, but if you can't see the pipe, you can just follow this back a little bit. You don't necessarily have to get it back to the pipe, but see, because it's coming at that angle, I want to dig it out from there. And as it's twisted like that, what I could do is just twist it the other way. See, right like that. Look, you see that? I think you can see that. All I did was twist it right there where it goes into the pipe. And I can leave it right like that. And obviously if I had any bark down or something, I would spread the bark out first far enough, then I would dig this so this isn't going over the top of the bark. Let's say before I cover it up. Okay. There. I like that better. That. How long did that take me? Not very long. Right there. Now that's resituated right about where I want it. Oh, grief. Look at these nice landscaping rocks. They're just pulled in there. I see those. And if you got any of those in your yard like that, you don't need to cover them up. You can pull them out, and then we can use them. We can use them for something else. Look at that. See that nice rock? Here's another one. Okay. I'm gonna save those nice rocks for something else. Here's some more. There's some more there. I'm just gonna leave them right there for now. Boy, there's another one. Look at that. Those are good rocks, let me tell you. Here's another one. Boy. Okay. Here's some more. There we go. So anytime you come across rocks, go ahead and save those, because you might be able to use them for your retaining wall, to do a fix in your retaining wall, or to put them somewhere as a little border around something. I'd rather not just cover those up, you know. Okay, so let's just take a look at this pipe over here. I'll get you set up here. And every time I come down here from upstairs, I gotta see this pipe sticking there, and I keep thinking, I should cover that up. Now see, here's the cap. They've got a cap right on the end. And so let's just dig this down a little bit, and let's just go ahead and cover this up. I might leave the end kind of open. Look, looks like there's a big rock down there. Come on. Boy, see there? Look at that. It's a nice landscape rock there. Dig this out from under there a little. That way I can kind of push it down, bend it down a little. Nope, thought there was another rock there. Stuff like this is pretty simple to do. You know, all these nice rocks. Boy, there's rocks all over here. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, like that. Okay. Why? Boy, that one's a big rock. I guess I'm gonna have to leave it alone. I can leave the end out, or I can push the end down. I don't have to show it, right? It doesn't have to be shown. You might think, oh, I can remember where that is. Trust me, when you start working in your backyard, or your side yard, or wherever, you might forget where you've got everything hidden. Okay? So just kind of take note. You could also make a map of your backyard and just mark where your pipes are, you know. And got some plastic right here, and I'm not quite sure what that's for. I don't know if I should cut it off. I guess it's really not doing anything. That's why I got my nail bag on. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Show a little pride in your backyard and fix a few of your things. Unless you're tired of seeing, get your satisfaction by doing some things on your own. Okay? That didn't really take too terribly long, did it?